All right, so before we get started here, we'll go over the rules of language acquisition. If something doesn't feel like it's working, a study habit or something someone said to you, hey, do this, and this is the best way to learn how to learn language, and it's not working for you, it's probably not working. And because it's probably not working, you should probably find a different way to study to better facilitate that. Um, and two, if you feel like you're not getting it, it's probably the teacher. So if your teacher isn't willing to change up the lesson and the teaching style in order to better help you understand the lesson better, then your teacher is the problem. And the last, if what you're learning isn't relative or interesting, or relevant or interesting, you probably aren't acquiring much. Next, if you want to take notes, you can. You don't have to. I'd never say that people have to take notes, but if you do, go ahead. And also, we're going to be using the textbook, and it's going to be pages 188 and 189. So join us there. And we'll get started here. We have the kanji from last time. But we're going to go and do a quick review of our short forms here, because they're going to be important for what we're going to be learning next. So let's go back over this here. So your short form is basically, we have yomu here, and yomu becomes yomimasu in its long form. Then you have kawaii, and kawaii becomes kawaii desu, like that. Okay? And then you have, what is it? Na-adjectives get da instead of des, and nouns get da instead of des. So now let's move over to the negative form, which is a little bit more difficult. So yomu becomes
Yomanai.
yomanai. That is right. So when we change this mu here to mi to do for yomimas and yomimasen, these both have me in the long form. To make sure it's short form, instead of me, you use ma. And then we know nai from before, meaning no or not. So yomanai. And for e adjectives, you have kawaii here, or kawaii. But for e adjectives, you have to take, and the last e, you have to switch it with ku, or switch it to ku, and add nai. And then the long forms for this is also des at the very end. It's the same thing, but with des. And for na adjectives and nouns, it's whatever the base is plus ja nai. So if it's e adjective, it's kunai. And if it's na adjective, it's janai.
Okay. Can we have this page in the self-study?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I will take and clear this page real quick here. Let me take and... There we go. Hold on, I'll put it in the self-study real quick here.
The verbs go from the E sound to the A sound.
There you go.
Thank you. Now we can easily grab that while doing the lesson part.
Yep. No problem. All right. And like I was saying, that if anyone would like to follow along with us, go ahead and just go to the Discord, and you'll be able to follow along with the video that way. All right, so this one is already up inside. What is it?
Self-study.
Self-study. But we're just going to go over it really quickly just to make sure that we're all on the same page with the short form with verbs, because we were doing it with adjectives mostly. Well, adjectives and verbs in the last one, but this one is just to show how the conjugation changes ever so slightly. So ru verbs are always, seem like they're always the same. So ru verbs, you drop the ru and add nai. So instead of taberu, instead of tabemasen, you have tabenai. So for ru verbs, you just drop masen and add nai. If that makes sense. And then for u verbs, like we were saying before with yomu, how yomu went into ma, became yomanai. We're going to take and do that for the rest of things. So kaku becomes...
Akai.
One more time?
Oh, wait. You said kaku, didn't you? Yeah.
Yes.
Kakanai.
Very good. And then the next one for hanasu.
Hana sanai.
Very good. And then we have matsu becomes...
Matanai.
matanai. This tsu is a part of the T group there, Kinney. So you have basically it goes into, what is it? Ta, chi, tsu, te, and then to. So this tsu here is in that T group. So it goes from tsu to ta. So matsu to matanai. Okay. So Kinney, I'll give you the next one. Okay?
Uh-oh.
This one is tsukuru. So if it goes from ru, what does that make this sound? Well, let me give you a hint.
Is it Ra?
Very good. So it's tsukura nai.
Tsukuranai.
Very good. Fantastic. And Lavitz, why don't you get the next one here for oyogu?
Oyogu goes into oyoganai.
Oyoganai. Very good. And the next one there? Ellie?
Wait. Is that Yobu?
That is yobu.
Okay. Yobanai?
Very good. And do you guys remember with the oo sound at the very end, how oo changes to?
Wow.
Very good. So this is kau, so it would be?
Kawanai.
Kawanai. Very good. So now let's use a few other ones that we know. And let me see if I can think of one real quick here. Ah, I know one. We have no mu. What does no mu become?
Noma?
Noma?
Nomanai?
Nomanai, yes. Very good. Fantastic. All right. So let's move on to the next part. All right. So for a bunch of what we did before is we learned about the to omoimasu for I think. So in this case here, we have, what is it? For I think, right there. So, Takeshi-san wa Meri-san ga suki da to omoimasu. And so here is that to omoimasu. In the next to the sentence here, we have suki da, which suki da is the short form for ski, because ski is actually a na adjective. So na becomes da. All right. So that was for I think, and what we're going to be mainly focusing on today is what someone said. So what the person said. So in this case here, the person that's talking is Susan. So we have Susan at the very end is what she said, and then the thing that she had was talking about. The piece of information. So let's take a look at this here real quick, just to do a quick review before we move on. We'll do a few review I thinks, and then we'll move directly into the says. So we have, so right here we have Susan said there would be an exam tomorrow. So Susan wa ashita shiken ga aru to iimashita. So, do you remember ashita? What ashita means?
Or yesterday. No. Yeah, it must be tomorrow.
Yep, that one's for tomorrow. And then shiken,
Test.
that is test. So in this case here, there is the ga aru. That's the best way to describe the ga aru is there is.
Mm.
So
That's not always the case?
it's not. It's kind of like this, is that whenever you're doing language study, trying to do a direct translation of everything is very difficult. In the sense that, like, if you're trying to go just literally translate one word to one word per sentence, or even slight phrases, it doesn't always work 100%.
Mm.
It's kind of like trying to square peg round hole something.
Okay.
Where does this one go?
That's right, the square hole.
It's like no. Exactly. So that's a lot of times what happens when people are learning a new language is they try to square hole every piece of information coming to them. And it's not intentional. It's just that's usually, what is it? Most people's like view of learning a second language, especially if they have their native language but they don't have a second language, that is a way that it's usually viewed. Whereas children that either grow up bilingual or children that grow up, learning two languages, tend to be able to differentiate that, and picking up a third and fourth and fifth language is super easy.
Mm-hmm.
feels.
All right, so we're going to try and do just a few to omoimasu. And we're going to be talking about Meri. And inside here, you already have the little pieces of information where all you have to do is add this here. So the things to keep in mind for this is that, and let me erase this real quick so I can tell you, is that to omoimasu will come at the end. We're going to use Mary's name in the very beginning, so we have to use that with wa. And always, right before the to, you need to use the verb, noun, or adjective. Like the describing thing. So this one here is jozu, which is good at. So Meri-san wa nihongo ga jozu da to omoimasu. So let's try, and we're going to start at the very bottom here. And I'll help you with freshman. Freshman, not Frenchman. Freshman. So this is, what is it? Freshman is ichinensei. Ichinensei, I guess. Okay.
Not a freshman. I want to say Frenchman now.
Yes. Okay. Well, you can. I'm pretty sure that Mary is not a Frenchman as well. So
No.
whether you say freshman or Frenchman, I think it'll work.
I'm just trying to think of negatives.
Okay. So go ahead and check the what is it? The self-study page. And ichinensei is a noun.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait, negative. Oh, okay. So do we just have to put Janai on it? That's it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was thinking that, but I was like, no, that's too like.
Too easy.
Yeah. So wait, it was Ichinensei, right?
Yes, ichinensei. All right. Did I put isanensei? I did put isanensei. No, I wrote isanensei.
Okay. But it would just be Meri-san wa ichinensei janai to omoimasu.
Very good. Fantastic. All right. And Lavitz. Not quiet.
So quiet would be.
Well, it is the na adjective in what is it on the page itself, actually, on the self-study page.
The na adjective. Shizuka. Okay. So Meri-san wa Shizuka janai.
Janai.
One more bit.
Janai. Or mo omoima or omoimasu.
To.
Right?
To omoimasu.
To omoimasu.
Omoi.
Is that right?
Very good.
To omoimasu. Okay.
Fantastic. All right. How about let's do number 11. A good student.
Well, I'm gonna go gakusei.
Very good. But what is good?
I'm doing hard mode right now.
So E.
Yep, no. Oh, it was.
Yeah, it's iigakusei.
That's me like, So, is it literally Mary-san wa gakusei o ii like omoimasu? To omoimasu? Is that it?
Iigakusei.
Oh, okay, that way. Mary-san wa ii gakusei to omoimasu.
Iigakusei.
Oh,
Go ahead and take a look
Yeah.
at the present tense affirmative form for nouns. What you need to put at the very end of it.
oh, da. So, Mary-san wa ii gakusei da to omoimasu.
Very good, fantastic. All right, I think you guys have got the hang of this here. We'll move on to the next part. All right, so hold on just a second. So now we're going to be using to itteimashita. So it's the same process that we learned before. Hold on just a second. Ryo-chan, ガサガサガサはちょっとうるさいんです。ごめんなさい。Alright, I'm back. So, same as what we learned before, but instead of this time using a to omoimasu, we're going to be using to itteimashita. Mashita is the most important part there. Because usually you don't talk about things that people are saying at that moment. So it's usually things that people have said. So that's why it's the mashita instead of mas. So if we look at the example up here, in this section here, they're going to be using this example right here. Ryo-chan, 後でいいですか? そのバグは後でいいですか? 今しなければならないんですか? はい。Okay. So, for the example here, it says, 今月は忙しいです. So,
Okay, I got like halfway through and I was like, wait,
what?
it's a little.
I don't remember which day of the week that is.
Pardon?
Kongetsu? Is that not a day of the week? No, it's not. What am I saying?
No.
No, it's not.
So,
It's something else.
kon here, we've learned this kanji, means now
Okay.
or present. So, we've learned getsuyobi, as in for Monday.
Got it.
But what is the other counter that Japanese uses for Moon Day?
Months.
Months, that is correct.
So this month.
Very good. Fantastic.
Itsugashi.
So, 今月は忙しいです. Do you remember what isogashi means?
I do
It's
not.
really familiar, but I can't quite. Eh.
That's what you are right now, Ellie. And right
Thinking?
before you left.
Wait. What?
Busy.
Very good.
Okay.
It's busy.
Yep.
Right before you left Australia. And now that you have arrived, you're very busy, right?
Yep.
Okay. So, the question here is Meri-san wa nani to itteimashita ka? So, Can you guys guess what or how to say? Or can you guys read that out?
Mary, or like in English or Japanese?
Japanese.
We're doing the first one again?
Yep.
Or what are we doing?
Yeah, we're doing the first one just as the example.
Kondatsu or kongetsu. Yeah. Kongetsu wa isogashi desu.
Isogashi
There's more there.
to.
Oh, to. Sorry, I was on the EX circle one.
Yep.
My bad. So kongetsu wa isogashi to ite imashita.
Very good. Fantastic. Let's try and say that a little bit smoother.
Kongetsu wa isogashi to ite imoi or what is that?
Ite imashita.
Ite imashita. Imashita, I should say all of it.
Yeah, ite imashita.
Yeah. I was just the E I was separating from the mashita, which
Yep.
made it sound weird.
Try one more time.
Kongetsu wa isogashi to ite imashita.
Very good. Very good. Now, if you want to make the sentence even longer, you could put Meri-san wa at the beginning of it. But because Mary is referenced here, it's cut from this part because it's not needed. Because the conversation is already been made about Mary here. So,
Super duper short form.
right. So, because we're not going to be doing the question now, because the question is basically the same thing over and over again, I'm going to have you put the Meri-san wa at the very beginning. So let's go ahead and read the next one here.
Is that Raigetsu?
That is Raigetsu. Very good.
That is also not a month, is it?
Well, let's take a look at the kanji. I don't think we've done this one yet, but
No. I don't think so.
let me get this going real quick here. So this kanji right here, you know this as kuru or kimasu. So if ikimasu means to go, what does kuru mean?
Return?
Return is kaeru.
To come?
Very good. So we can have the
Oh, the
Come.
coming month.
very
Maybe.
good. Or in this case, next month.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on. So we have Daigetsu.
Raigetsu mo himasu. Hang on a minute. Mashita. Wait. Mashita nai desu?
This is Hima.
Oh, okay. Okay, hang on. I mushed that all together in the wrong way. Mo hima janai desu.
Okay, so Daigetsu mo hima janai desu. So what did Mary
Raigetsu
say?
Mo hima janai desu. Hima.
Meri-san wa? Hima?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Hima is free time.
Ah, okay. So, Mary-san wa... Wait, do I just have to put Mary-san wa in front of that?
Yep.
Or are we actually shuffling it around?
Nope, Meri-san wa comes at the very
Okay.
beginning of the sentence.
Mary-san wa Raigetsu mo hima janai desu.
Hima janai
Oh, wait, what's the other one? To itemashita.
Iteimashita. One more time.
と言っていました。Yeah. メリーさんはもういや今じゃないと言っていました。
Very good. Fantastic. Lavitz, let's work on the next one.
Okay. Sorry, which one are we on?
Number 2.
Number 2, right?
Yep.
So, 明日は買い物をします。
Very good. So no kai.
明日 meaning tomorrow. Kaimono is, what is kaimono?
So, do you remember nomimono and tabemono?
Is tabemono like past tense to eat?
No, that's tabemashita.
Okay.
So,
What's tabemono? I
so,
don't remember.
so taberu means to eat.
Yeah.
So tabemono means food things.
Okay.
And nomimono,
Drink things.
drink things. Very good. So, let's take a look at this here. This kai. So, this comes from kau, which is the Japanese word for buy.
So, what is she buying?
Well-
So tomorrow she's going to buy something? I don't know.
Well,
I'm lost
when
on
you
that
go
one.
when you go to buy things, what are you doing?
Oh, got it. So shop.
Very good.
So tomorrow Mary's going to go shopping.
Very good. So let's try and do that with iteimashita.
Would it just be
Meri-san wa?
sanwa? So Mary-san. Oh, sorry. So ite or to mo or to. What is it again? Tomoi
To,
No, that's the other one.
to iteimashita.
ite mashita. So that I would replace tomorrow with that instead, right?
Goes at the end.
No.
Goes
It
at the
just goes at
very
the
end.
end. Okay, so just be Mary-san wa ashita or what is it? Ashita? No.
No, well, no, you'd say ashita wa again because you're
Okay.
quoting her basically.
Okay. So Mary-san wa ashita wa kaimono o. Well, I would change that out, right?
Yes, you need to change that to the
So,
short form.
Yeah. Which is. Oh. Which would just be what? I'm like not remembering anything today.
Not Shima-sa, is it?
No,
Like Shima-san, no?
nope. This is this is an irregular verb.
Of course it is.
Suru.
That is correct.
So suru to ite imashita.
Very good. Now let's do the whole thing.
Yeah. Mary-san wa ashita wa kaimono o shi suru to ite imashita.
Okay, so we need to replace shimas with suru.
Oh, I accidentally did the she. That's right. So
Yep.
Mary-san wa ashita wa no, I lost that now. Gaemono.
Kai.
Or kaimono. Okay, I don't know why I thought that was guy for a second. So Mary-san wa ashita wa gaemono o to ite imashita. Nope, sorry, I forgot the suru.
And
to.
you said gaimono.
Did I say gaemono?
Yes,
Yep.
you said gaimono again.
That's good. So, Meri-san wa ashita wa kaimono o suru to ite imashita.
Very good. Fantastic. Good job. Every time you say Gaimono, I'm thinking Guy Sensei from Naruto.
My guy.
All right, let's do the next one here.
Mainichi kan? Mainichi kan?
Mainichi kanji.
Oh, mainichi kanji o benkyou shite imasu.
Very
Imasu.
good. So let's do Mainichi.
Hang on a minute. Yesterday?
Yesterday
Wait.
was is Kino.
It's every day, right?
That is every day. Correct.
Mainichi. So, every day studying kanji, right?
Yep. So every day I study kanji. Or
Yeah.
I am studying kanji.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Cheat. So for the last bit, imasu. So is that just I'm trying to think where that goes.
Give you a hint. We have to change this part here.
Yeah.
Stay says, but this has to get changed.
I'm not sure. It's not the irregular one again.
No, it's not. So we learned, what is it, te imas form.
Mm-hmm.
Last unit,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm not mistaken. So how we change, like we use kao here, so we have ka te imas.
Yeah.
So the mas form for this te idu is te idu.
Mm.
That's the short form.
So, shiteiru?
Very good.
Okay. So is it gonna just be watashi wa mashita kanji o benkyou shiteiru to ite imashita.
Very good, except for it's Mary, and this
Is
is not.
it?
And this is not ashita.
Oh right. Oh wait,
Mainichi.
mainichi. I don't know where Ashita came from.
You're like tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow
learned it
I'm studying.
before.
I'm studying kanji tomorrow. I said I'm studying kanji tomorrow, y'all.
Mary-san wa mainichi kanji o benkyou shite iru to ite-mashita.
Very good. Let's try and make that a little smoother.
Mary-san wa mainichi kanji o benkyou shite iru to imoi. Oh, I was gonna say the wrong one. To ite-mashita.
Good job. All right. Well, let's move on to a different one here. Hey, now we got Robert.
Rabapo.
All right, so I have the Mary example up here at the very top. from the last page. But just remember that it's not Mary, it's Robato. Okay. So what is he doing here, Lavitz, for number 4?
So this is what is that? Food?
Ho?
Home. Home. De sute.
Very good. Homestay. Very
I
good.
don't know what that means.
Homestay is what you do when you're studying abroad, where you stay with a family.
I understand now. Homestay. Oh, excuse me. Homestay. Stay imasu. Correct?
Yes.
Hello? Okay.
Yes.
And then we would make that one into Rabato-san wa homestay o shite robato, right?
Robato.
No. Wait.
I'm trying
I'm
to
sick
think
of
of the
you.
end one.
Isn't it like what I just did? Like, because I had stay
Right.
imas as well, but it was stay iru.
Very good.
And then you put the to ite imashita on the end,
Yeah,
and the robato
okay.
at the beginning.
I was just thinking of the imashita, what to change it to. So Robato-san wa homestay o shite iru to omoimashita.
Nope, wrong one. The other one.
Iteimashita.
Yeah.
You want me to do that again?
Yes, one more time, please.
So Robato-san wa homestay o shite iru to iteimashita.
Very good. Fantastic.
It's not that we're reading it, it's just it's natural to say that one more for something.
All right, next one here.
O is the kanji.
And, is that like yeah, Oto-san?
San.
Oto-san?
Oto-san.
Isn't that like- Isn't that like granddad or something?
No, that's
Father?
It's father.
Yeah. Oto-san. Oto-san wa shinsetsu.
Setsu.
Shinsetsu. Desu.
Very good. Shinsetsu is
don't know.
kind.
Oh.
Is kind. And it's also a na adjective.
Okay.
So it's just saying Robato's a kind father.
No. Robato's father.
Father is kind. Okay.
Yes, and he's specifically talking about his homestay father in this case.
Yeah, I figured.
So is it da again?
Yes.
So, Robato-san wa, Oto-san o,
Oto-san wa?
oh yeah, Oto-san wa, shinsetsu, da, to ite mashita.
Very good. One more time.
Robato-san wa, Oto-san wa, shinsetsu da to imoimasu. To ite mashita. That moimasu one.
Let's try one more time.
Robato-san wa Oto-san o shinsetsu. Oh, that one keeps messing with me.
Oto-san wa?
Shinsetsu.
But you said o instead of wa here.
Oh, did I?
Yes.
Robato-san wa Oto-san wa shinsetsu da to ite mashita.
Very good. Fantastic. All right, Lavitz, you got number 6.
Okasan wa. What is that? D. Ryo. Yeah, Ryo. Ryori ga jozu desu.
Very good.
Is it
No, no,
ryori got to
ryori.
do with like cooking or
Yes,
something?
it is cooking.
So
It's like mom's cooking is good.
yeah, Robert's mom's cooking is very good. Joe's.
Yep.
So Robato-san wa Oka-san wa ryori ga jozu. What was it again?
Jozu.
Da. Got it. Jozu da to ite imashita.
Very good. Fantastic.
It's oishi.
All right. Let's try and do number 8 here. Or 7. Sorry. 7.
Oni-san wa daigakusei desu.
Very good.
So is that? I always forget that's sister. Wait, brother.
It's brother.
Brother is a high school student. Wait,
Is daigaku.
daigaku, a teacher.
No.
Wait, nope.
Daigaku sei.
Oh, wait. The brother goes to university.
Very good. So he's a university student.
Okay. Is that still just using da again for the end?
Yep.
Okay. Roberto-san wa Oni-san. Oh wait. Yeah. It was right. Okay. Roberto-san wa Oni-san wa daigakusei da to ite
Very
Good.
good. All right. So I want to show you something a little bit for pronunciation purposes. There is Oni-san,
Yeah, Oni-san.
and then there's Oni-san.
Yeah.
This one here is the devilish character in Japanese culture with horns.
Yeah. And the other one is a brother.
Like that.
Yeah. Oni-san.
Oh, Oni.
Yes,
Yeah.
an Oni.
Right.
So, Oni-san
little
wa
brother.
daigakusei desu.
I mean, it's
Robert-
possible. It could be
Robert-
a manga.
Robert said
University.
that-
He was looking for his gold steel.
that Robert said the demon was a university student. We don't know how much meth he's been smoking, but he's pretty sure.
Maybe they're not behind. Way behind. It's really hard to do.
So in this case here, you need to stress the E sound at the very end of
Yep.
that. So let's try it one more time and make sure that Robert
Yep.
isn't seeing demons.
Roberto-san wa Oni-san wa daigakusei da to imashita. To ite imashita.
Very good. Fantastic. Let's move on to a different bit here. Now, I remember we went over this before when we talked about the differences between using wa and ga in sentences. Do you remember this conversation?
Is this about my hair again?
This is not about your hair,
Wait,
because we're talking about Lavitz here.
I've forgotten what Lavitz's one was.
So it says, Lavitz-san wa Chicago ni ikimashita.
Oh,
Lived in Chicago.
Not lived, went.
I went. Okay.
Okay, but Wa and ga are both here. Both of these sentences are correct. But what is the subtle differences in the meaning between the two sentences?
Um.
The ga versus the wa, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, but oh wait, isn't it like the top one is like if it's common knowledge, and then if it's new to the person you're
think you're right.
talking to?
That is correct. So the wa implies that the information is just common knowledge between the two people, and ga implies that the information is new or unknown to the listener. So if I go and ask these questions here, this number 1 here, like this, we're going to look at this page here, and it says, Dare ga Kankokujin desu ka? It's important that there's the ga here. Dare ga Kankokujin desu ka?
I'm assuming that's Korean
That is Korean.
nationality. So it would be Susan.
Susan.
Susan ga Kakokujin desu.
Kan. Kankokujin desu.
Kankokujin desu.
Very good. Fantastic. Lavitz, dare ga ryori o suru no ga jouzu desu ka?
That's cooking, right?
Yep.
No. Cooking.
Ryori suru no ga jouzu.
So yeah, Robato-san wa ryori or ryori o ryori o. Oh, did I not say ga? I did not say ga. Robato-san ga ryori o suru no ga jouzu desu.
Very good. Fantastic. Next. Okay. Dare ga itsumo shokudo de tabemasu ka? So, shokudo is cafeteria.
Takashi ga
Shokudo.
shokudo de tabemasu.
Very
Yes.
good. Very good. Next.
I'm gonna have to go in a sec.
Oh, no problem. Dare ga
Kenny can sub in.
dare ga deito o shimasu ka? Dare ga deito o shimashita ka? Shimashita. Hint is
Shimashita.
shita.
Yeah. So it's past tense.
Yes.
So Mary-san wa or ga. Mary-san ga deito o shimashita ka.
So, Meri-san to?
Oh, why is it to? Oh.
Meri-san to?
Oh, so Mary-san to Takashi-san wa ga deito o shimashita.
Okay. So, yes, very good. Fantastic. All right, we'll stop there for tonight or today. And we'll let Ellie get out of here so she can go.
Flat hunting.
Yep. All right.
I'll
Well-
talk to you guys more next time. Bye.
Yep. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.